At first, 16-year-old Abby Smith didn't understand what was happening.
So he took my measurements and he was like lifting my shirt and all that and pulling down my shorts, and I thought he was just being professional.
When did you realize he shouldn't have been doing that?
When he extremely touched me in places where he shouldn't have been touching me.
Abby says she was sexually assaulted by an instructor in the gym on a Carnival cruise.
When you go on a cruise, you do have a false sense of security.
An NBC News investigation uncovered these floating cities pose a hidden danger rarely discussed. Sexual assault is the #1 crime on cruise ships, and a congressional report found more than 1/3 involve minors.
I was led to believe that my daughter's in a teen club, there's supervision, they're being kept safe.
We interviewed 8 families across the U.S. and Canada who say their children were sexually assaulted at sea.
At no point in time did I think about my kid being given cocktails and walked to a room and forcefully thrown down on a bed and raped.
Some were given alcohol, others targeted by older passengers or crew members.
They got me very drunk and they proceeded to take off my clothes.
He walked in behind me and then he grabbed my waist and he started kissing my neck.
The cruise line industry says it has a robust system of security, keeping its more than 24 million passengers a year safe. And that allegations of serious crimes are rare, a small fraction compared to rates of crime on land. But maritime attorney Jim Walker, who has sued cruise lines, says these ships harbor the same dangers as any city, but with no real police and complex jurisdictional issues. Crimes, especially sexual assaults, can go unreported and unprosecuted.
It happens more often than the cruise lines will admit, and it happens more often to little children than the cruise lines have ever admitted.
Most of the alleged victims we spoke to say they're suing because that is their best hope for justice. As for Abby's case, Carnival told us the employee was a third-party contractor, and because of conflicting information and lack of evidence, no criminal charges were filed. But Carnival acknowledged that something did happen. In email sent to the Smiths, our heartfelt apologies for the unfortunate incident. Carnival also offered them a refund, a complimentary cruise, and to pay for counseling for Abby. Many of the young victims we spoke with are now in counseling. One reportedly attempted suicide after the assault, and all are still traumatized.
So it really did take away my innocence.
Tammy Leitner, NBC News, Bedford, Texas.